What is the best workout split for you? Now this video is a little bit clickbait, I will admit it. I'm not going to go over the different workout splits, whether that's push-pull legs, upper, lower, full body. I'm not going to go over them and tell you the pros and cons of each one, as they all have their pros and they all have their cons. But this video, we're not going to be diving into that, as the best workout split for you is the one that you enjoy the most, that covers the muscles that I'm going to talk about in a second. Now the reason it's the workout split you enjoy the most is we need you to stay consistent with it. That's how we make progress in the gym, through consistency and progressive overload. And the only way to progressive overload is to be consistent and keep going back to the gym after your previous workout. Progressive overload is literally when you lift more or lift heavier or lift more reps than your previous session. That's how you cause muscular growth and muscular hypertrophy. As when we are taking our sets to failure, we're exerting the force in the gym, we're causing small, tiny little micro tears in our muscles that you need a little X-ray microscope to see. They're tiny, they are harmless, they won't cause you an injury. But these micro tears are what we aim for, that's why we train to failure. Now these micro tears get repaired when we sleep through protein synthesis and the protein that we consume in our diet. So the main muscles that we want to focus on to get the aesthetic, strong, masculine looking physique are the muscles in our upper body which give us the V-taper look. The V-taper look, the Greek god physique, the aesthetic physique, is where we've got a wider upper body and a smaller sort of snatched waist. So to achieve this look, the main muscles we want to focus on are our deltoids. These are front, medial and rear deltoids. These are really important. They obviously give you that wide look, as well as our lats, which obviously is the big muscle in our back, which we train through lat pull downs and pull-ups, which are the two main movements for them. Shoulders obviously work by lateral raises, shoulder press, rear delt flies. So make sure you're doing enough to cover each individual three muscles. Don't treat your shoulder as one muscle in these three separate movements. Our upper chest, most importantly, not our lower chest. If we train our lower chest through, most commonly I see this in people who just do push-ups instead of weighted exercises in the gym. They get a really big, thick lower chest and a small upper chest, which is disproportionate. It doesn't look right. I'll throw up a picture now of a very well-known name, should we say, in the self-improvement industry, Andrew Tate. He always talks about, oh yeah, I do 100 push-ups every morning. If you look at his chest, it doesn't look right because he's got a lot of mass at the bottom of his chest and not a lot at the top of his chest. We want the opposite of this. We want to focus our work in the gym on our upper chest. This is done through movements such as incline movements, whether that's dumbbell or Smith machine. I'll leave that up to you, wherever you enjoy the most, like I said. Another muscle is our biceps. This is really important. Our biceps are arguably the most aesthetic muscle in the male physique. Being able to do a good bicep flex shows you've got power, consistency, shows you are a proper gym goer. Obviously, we also want to have abs, so just train your abs as well. All the muscles that I've talked about as well, another one, your traps up here and your neck to give you a nice, make you look muscular. Someone with a big muscular neck looks muscular in a t-shirt, whereas someone with a really skinny neck might not even look like they train at all. So make sure you train your traps and your neck to show people that you actually go to the gym and you've got a good physique. Make you stand out more in the day-to-day general population. All these muscles that I've talked about, we want to get around 20 sets per week with these muscles. Obviously you want to rest, you don't want to do all these 20 sets on the same day. So make sure you spread them across the week and you're getting enough rest in between, which is about 24 to 48 hours minimum. So I recommend making your own workout split. What works for you? I don't know what days you train. I don't know what your availability is. So I can't tell you what days to do what. That's up for you to work out. Make sure those muscles that I've specifically mentioned, you're training 20 sets per week. All the other muscles like your triceps and your upper back. Well, your upper back is important as well, don't forget that. But like your bench press movements or just any other muscles, your legs, you only need around 12 sets per week on them. They're not as important, but you still need to train them obviously, because otherwise you will look a bit fucking stupid. So prioritize those muscles that I mentioned previously, throw in the other ones into a workout split that you enjoy so you can stay consistent. If this video was helpful, you know the drill, like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.